Welcome back to my kitchen. The last time you guys were here, we didn't get to cook, but we did something fun. We made a fun craft. If you haven't seen that video, go watch that one. But today we are gonna be cooking. We'll be making popcorn. Yes, popcorn is actually one of my favorite snacks, and my friends call me the popcorn queen because I love popcorn a lot. Okay, for this recipe, we need a clean pot, okay? And we'll need oil. I have coconut oil here, but you can use any oil of your choice. You can do olive oil, canola oil, whatever oil, vegetable oil, whatever oil you have, okay? And we need the popcorn kernel, okay? If you have these items and you want to join in making this, you can, but you need to ask for permission from your parents, okay? So pause the video, go ask them for permission. If you don't have any of these items, it's okay, just watch us while we make this popcorn, okay? For this recipe, like I said, we need a pot. My hands are washed, by the way. I washed my hands. They are all clean and ready to go. So if you're making this with me, make sure your hands are clean. Clean hands, clean pot. We turn the stove on. I love popcorn. Popcorn is actually one of the fun snacks that we have. We have popcorn when we're in the movies. Who enjoy popcorn nights? We have something we call popcorn nights at home where we make popcorn, we watch a movie. I'm sure you guys do too. Okay, so while the pot is getting hot, because our pot needs to get hot. So while it's getting hot, I'm gonna tell you guys about something that used to happen those days. Well, you know what? It still happens in some countries, but for the most part, people don't do it anymore. And do you know what it is? It's going to the stream to fetch water. Back in the days, people go to the stream to fetch water because you know what? Unlike what we have now, they don't have water in the house. Right now, if you want to wash your hands, you turn on the tap, you wash your hands. If you want to drink water, some of us have clean water, clean enough to drink, right? We just take water from the tap and we drink water. You want to have your bath, there's water in the bathroom. It did not used to be like this. Those days when people need water, they have to go to the stream. So they'll get a pail, a bucket, and they would have to go to the stream to fetch water. When they get there, they put their bucket down and they'll have to scoop water into the bucket, put it back on their head, and then walk home. It didn't matter how long the distance was. Some people would have to walk for 1 kilometer, 2 kilometers, sometimes 5 kilometers with buckets of water on their head back home because they need water, right? You need water to cook, to drink, to bath, to wash, literally almost everything we need water for. Okay, so my pot is hot. I'll be adding my oil, okay? So I'm gonna use the spoon and I will scoop a little bit of oil into my pot. We don't want too much oil because we don't want our popcorn to be too oily. So I'm gonna scoop that in. That's perfect, okay? The younger fellows, the younger kiddos need help with filling up their bucket. So if they get lucky, they can find someone who would help them fill their bucket, then put it on their head while they walk home. But guess what? They have to walk home themselves with a bucket in their head. It kind of sounds stressful and tiring just talking about it and even thinking about it. I'm already tired because walking 5 kilometers is a lot of work, let alone having to carry something on your head, something as heavy as a pail of water on your head. That's a lot of work if you ask me. So, but they have to do the job themselves. Okay, so my oil is heating up. Do not dip your hand in there. I am not dipping my hand in there, so don't dip your hand inside the pot. I put my hand over the pot to feel the heat. That's all I'm doing, but don't do it. Don't do it. If you have an adult, you can ask them to come check if the oil is hot enough for your kernels to go in, because we're going to put our kernels. We're just going to give you a little bit of time to warm up, okay? Do you guys know that we all carry invincible buckets? Yeah, I bet you didn't know that. Okay, so my oil is hot enough, so I'm gonna add my kernels. Okay. Okay, I'm just gonna put enough to cover the pot, the bottom of the pot. Okay, just enough to cover the bottom of the pot. That's it. That's all I'm doing. I don't want too much because remember it's popcorn. Just enough to cover the bottom of the pot. Remember it's popcorn, so if you put too much, it's gonna get puffy and fill the pot. Even it might overflow, and we don't want that. Okay, I'm gonna show you what it looks like inside. Yeah, that's it. That's what it looks like inside. Okay, so not too much, just enough to cover the bottom of the pot. We're gonna close this. I have a transparent lid because I want to be able to see through my pot to know what's going on in there. If you don't have a transparent lid, that's fine. You can hear the popcorn when it begins to pop. When it starts to pop, you know it's cooking. When it stops popping, or when the popping gets slower, then you know it's ready. You turn it off and then you bring it out. You don't want to leave it there for so long because we don't want to eat burned popcorn. Nobody wants burned popcorn. Okay, so like I was saying, we all move around with invincible buckets. You have invincible buckets. I have invincible buckets. Nobody can see them, but we all do have buckets. And we all look for people to help us fill our buckets every single day. And guess what you fill your buckets with? You fill people's buckets with kindness, with a smile. We're just making right good choices. With anything positive. When you say something good to people, you fill their bucket. When you say something bad or you do something bad to people, guess what? You take out from their bucket. And imagine that child who has his bucket filled from the stream and has to walk home. Do you think he's going to be happy or sad when somebody offers to help fill his bucket? You think he's going to be happy, right? Yeah. So we all come with our buckets. We want our bucket to be full every single day. At the end of the day, we want to come home with a full bucket. We don't want people taking out of our buckets because we don't want empty buckets, right? Do you want an empty bucket? Well, I want my buckets to be filled up. So when you do something nice, think about it. When you do something nice to people, it could be just helping them with something. Maybe they just got hurt in a playground and you help them by getting an adult. You fill their bucket. Or something as easy as just giving someone a good compliment. Oh, I like your hair. Or your shoes look nice. Those are positive remarks. And guess what it does? It helps the person to fill their bucket. And if you fill somebody's bucket, someone is going to fill your bucket. Do you guys know that? When you give someone a hug when they're sad, you're filling up their bucket. So think about what your day has been today. Have you filled somebody's bucket today? Or have you been busy taking out from somebody's bucket? So think about it. If you are going to be happy to have a full bucket, then you have to help other people fill up their own bucket. Because while you're helping somebody fill their own bucket, someone is helping you fill your bucket. When you do negative things to people, it doesn't matter what it is. So long as it's negative, if it makes them sad, makes them unhappy, be something you said or something you did, then you're taking out from their bucket. I'm going to give you a scenario. Imagine you're in the playground and kids are playing and you want to join them, or somebody wants to join you playing with your friends and you say, go away, we don't want you to play with us. Are you filling their bucket or are you taking out from their bucket? Tell me. Let me know in the comment section. What are you doing? Filling up or taking out? Okay, I have another one. If someone needs a pen and you have a spare, let's say you have 2 or 3 pens and someone needs a pen because a pencil because they couldn't find theirs, and you offer one to them, what are you doing? Are you filling their bucket, or are you taking out from their bucket? Friends, our goal is to make sure that we fill people's buckets every single day. So when you wake up in the morning, decide on your own, okay, it's a new day, it's a brand new day, I'm grateful for this day, I'm gonna go out and fill as many buckets as possible, because we want every single person we see to go home with a filled bucket. And while you're filling other people's buckets, guess what? Yours is getting full. Okay, I can hear my popcorn. I can hear it popping. Oh, and I can see it. I can see it already. It's popping. I cannot wait to have this. Looks good already. So tell me, is your popcorn popping? Let me know in the comment section if yours is popping already, because mine is already beginning to pop. I cannot wait. Okay, so while we are waiting for popcorn, tell me what your favorite popcorn flavor is. You know what? I actually like having my popcorn without anything on it. So I don't like to add sugar or anything. I just like to eat my popcorn plain. So long as I use coconut oil to pop it, I'm good. But I want you to tell me what your favorite popcorn flavor is in the comments. If you have peanuts, you can add peanuts to your popcorn. Well, make sure you're not allergic. If you're allergic to peanuts, I'm sorry, you can have it, okay? But if you're not allergic to peanuts, if you try peanuts and popcorn, that's a good one. Okay, I'm gonna give my popcorn a little shake here. Make sure you don't hold this. This is not so hot, but I'm gonna use this and give it a little shake, 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 shake. Okay. It's popping. I wish you guys can see. Let's see if you guys can see. Yeah, it's popping. See? Our popcorn is almost ready. Okay, so you know that your popcorn is ready when it stops popping. Okay guys, so my popcorn has reduced popping, so I think it's ready. I'm gonna turn this off and give it one last shake. Shake, 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 shake. Please be very gentle when you shake, because we don't want your popcorn falling off. You know what? Just ask an adult to help you shake, okay? Because I don't want anyone getting hurt or burned. Okay, so our popcorn is ready, but we're not taking off the lid now. Who knows why? Who can tell me why? Why do you think we're not taking off the lid now? Just in case you don't know why, we're not taking it off now because when you take it off, guess what? The popcorn will begin to pop out from the pot, and we don't want that, okay? We don't want popcorn flying off from the pot and looking for where to land. It could land in your eyes, and you don't want that, right? So we're gonna let it cool here for a minute. I'm gonna take it off from the stove where it was sitting. It has completely stopped popping, so it's ready. Okay, I'm just gonna leave it here for a while to sit for a minute and until it's cool enough to dump it, put it in a bowl. I have this yellow bowl here. This is where I'm gonna put in my popcorn in, and I like to use a big bowl because I like having a big amount of popcorn. Okay, so I think my popcorn is ready. I'm gonna open it up a little bit and just pick to see. Oh, it looks so good. I wish you guys are here to see. Oh my goodness. Wow. Okay, I'm gonna show you guys what my popcorn looks like. Look at that. Look at that goodness. Okay, it's still pretty hot. Okay, it's still hot, but it's good enough to go into the bowl. Okay, it's good enough to go into the bowl, so I'm gonna put it into my bowl right now. Adult for help. I do not want anyone getting hurt. No, 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 please. Okay, remember to ask an adult for help. Okay, so here is my bowl of popcorn. Oh my goodness, look at that. Okay, so at this point you can add what you like. Okay, you can add sugar. Some people enjoy sprinkling their popcorn with sugar. Well, I'm not a fan. Sometimes I can, but I'm not really a fan. I'm just gonna add a little bit of peanuts in here. Okay, I'm gonna add a little bit of peanuts. If you've never tried this, you should give it a try. It's so good. Well, I love peanuts and I love popcorn, so they're a good combination for me, okay? But you can give it a try if you are not allergic to peanuts. Give it a try and tell me if you like the combo, okay? But I hope you do. Okay, so I'm gonna take one popcorn, and one peanut. Oh, thank you so much for watching my video. Thank you for sticking around with me. I hope you learned something, and make sure you fill as many buckets as you can every single day, and I'll see you in my next video. Mwah. Bye.